Welcome to the show with the eternal self. Every visit banger, best believe he don't miss. Do me a favor, drop a sub and keep tuning in. If you like what you see, go and share with your friends.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Peridea. Yes, and it's not the first time that Star Wars has gone outside the known galaxy. As seen in the Clone Wars Season 3, Anakin and Obi-Wan were inadvertently pulled to Mortis along with Ahsoka, who was still Anakin's apprentice at the time. Now, landing on the world of Mortis, Obi-Wan explicitly confirmed that he couldn't get any readings as to where in the galaxy they were or if they were even in their own galaxy still. As such, this Obi-Wan line from the Clone Wars Mortis arc is very significant after all. Peridea is the only other planet known to existence outside the confines of the known galaxy. Even without the massive statues of the Ones, the unique positioning of both planets does suggest a connection between the two. Now, it was on the Mortis that the Jedi trio met, the immortal beings known as the Father, Son, and Daughter, acting as a fulcrum for the overall flow of the Force in the known galaxy. The Son was the embodiment of the dark side in conflict with the sister who represented the light side. The father's task was to keep his children in balance. However, the father wanted Anakin to replace him after confirming that Skywalker was indeed the prophesied chosen one. However, all three of the Ones ultimately died by the end of the Clone Wars Mortis arc before the Jedi were sent back to the known galaxy. Following Baylan's discovery of the Mortis god statues in Episode 8 of Ahsoka the finale, it's clear that Peridea and Mortis are connected somehow. The presence of these monuments suggests that one once visited this world in the past and were perhaps even worshipped by the Night Sisters, with the confirmation that Peridea was the Force Witch's original home world that has since fallen into ruins. Regardless, there's clearly more to Peridea than one has been revealed in the first season of the Ahsoka series alone. Now, with any luck, a potential Ahsoka Season 2 will suggest or give us the green light in a sense of ongoing mysteries that are going on Peridea. A powerful presence has been calling out to Baylan ever since he and his apprentice Shin landed on Peridea with Morgan Elsbeth. However, Ahsoka's finale did not really reveal who or what was calling to him. That being said, the presence of the Mortis god statues strongly implies a connection, perhaps even to the One's Legends history and the powerful Star Wars villain known as Abeloth. Now, in Legends, there were other unnamed worlds the Ones were connected to before Mortis, and perhaps Peridea could be that one exactly. Peridea is referred to the place known of dreams and madness in Ahsoka. Now, Mortis could certainly be given that same description as well. During their short time on the Eternal World, rich in the Force, Clone Wars Jedi trio certainly experienced both dreams and madness, so they're very similar indeed. Now, on Mortis, though, Obi-Wan received a vision from his master Qui-Gon, while Ahsoka received dire warnings from what looked like to be her future self. Now, Tano was later corrupted by the dark side and killed before she was brought back by Anakin and the power of the daughter. Now, Anakin himself was manipulated by the son, who took the form of his mother and was later shown his dark future as Darth Vader. Now, motivating an early and temporary corruption to the dark side before the father removed the memories from Skywalker's mind. It stands to the reason that those who were left on Peridea in Ahsoka's finale have only scratched the surface of dreams and madness. If Peridea and Mortis are indeed revealed to be the same planet in the Star Wars future Ahsoka Season 2, it could certainly go even further with the supernatural. Continuing to explore Peridea will likely expand the lore of the Force in new ways, just like the Clone Wars did with the original Mortis arc and the introduction of the Ones, meaning the Mortis gods. It was revealed in Ahsoka that Peridea was just one name the myths gave to this home planet. Now, as such, perhaps Mortis is one of those other names as well. It would certainly explain the presence of the Mortis god statues discovered by Baylan. Now, the statue of the father is pointing across a forested valley to a range of mountains in the distance, one of which looks to have some sort of glowing beacon or glint that can be seen in the finale of Ahsoka. This is definitely huge considering the fact that Mortis Monastery Tower in the Clone Wars sat atop a peak surrounded by other mountains, and the tower itself similarly had a glowing diamond at its pinnacle. This is yet another major tease that Peridea and Mortis are likely the same, with Peridea simply being another name for the Force God's home world. If proven true, this obviously has some lore-changing significance, not only laying out a connection between the Mortis gods and the Night Sisters, but also setting up a massively significant future for the Star Wars galaxy as a whole. But comment in the comment section, could it be that Peridea is another name for Mortis? There's a lot of similarities with these two planets. That's why I believe when they called it the Dreams of Madness, I really do believe that they are two of the same one. But comment down below, light it up in the comment section. Catch you guys there later today. This is the Eternal Sith. Later, guys.